10 tips for relationship expectations everyone should know. Expectations can fuel and motivate how we relate and react to others. However, most of us don't even realize that we have had an expectation, until we find ourselves feeling disappointed or upset. Is it okay to have expectations? Are expectations always bad? If expectations are not always bad, how do I know what is healthy and what is unhealthy in regards to expectations? Here are 10 tips to consider when exploring your expectations in relationship. 1. Expectations are often unconscious. Once we get a sense of what we were wanting, hoping for, or expecting, we can evaluate this desire. Is this really true for me, or did I adopt someone else's expectation of how someone is supposed to treat me? We pick up messages about what relationships are supposed to be like from movies, television, family, and friends. If we don't take time to explore our expectations, then we may acquire other people's expectations that are not relevant or appropriate for us. 2. Expectations can be detrimental to relationships. Expectations can feel overwhelming and stifling to the organic flow in relationships. We often miss the real beauty of what is available when we have only one way that we want to interact with our partner. If we have expectations and are really attached to the outcome, then we can engage in power struggles by using manipulation or control tactics to get our way. This strategy often leads to conflict and unhealthy dynamics where partners do not feel free, authentic, and honest. If you can look openly and honestly at your expectations, then you can use this as information to communicate with your partner more effectively and constructively. Also, if you are angry or frustrated, this may be a signal that a boundary of yours is being crossed, which will also be important to address. 3. Knowing the difference between expectations, needs, and desires. Expectations are hopes and beliefs that are focused on the future, and may or may not be realistic. A need is something that is necessary for healthy relating and living. Do you know what is essential for you to have a healthy relationship? What are your deal breakers or non-negotiables? A desire is a preference about something you would like to have or receive. 4. Taking ownership for your needs and desires. Taking ownership of your needs can also be a spiritual practice. You realize that your relationship is not source, you end all be all. You have the opportunity to feel more connected, supported, and inspired by something greater. This connection, support, and inspiration will nurture your relationship as well. 5. Expressing your needs, desires, and expectations. Have you ever consciously expected or desired something from someone, but didn't give voice it? We probably have all had this experience at some time or another. Usually, this is a recipe for disappointment. By taking ownership of our needs, desires, and expectations, we can work with our partners. We can help teach them what works and doesn't work for us, and then we have the opportunity to learn and grow together. 6. Giving people the benefit of the doubt. Usually, people are doing the best they can. And your partner is probably loving you in the best way she knows how. This is important to remember when you are holding your partner up to an expectation or an ideal of yours. It may be helpful to consider the question, how would I feel if I trusted she is doing the best that they can? It is important to remember that you cannot control another person, and that your control is around what you participate in or not. 7. Seeking support, if you need it. Expressing your needs and giving someone the benefit of the doubt can be tricky territory, especially if you didn't get your needs met when you were young. It is natural to attempt to fulfill these unmet needs, but oftentimes we can be very unskillful. It is even possible that you may not know that you are doing this. 8. Receiving the love people have to give in the way they give it. Imagine receiving a gift from someone. You open it and tell them you don't like it, they should have shopped at a different store, spent a different amount, gotten a different gift, and wrapped it differently. 9. Allowing for space and mystery. Without a ton of expectations, you can allow yourself to be more in the moment, receive, and be pleasantly surprised. You can receive your loved one's expressions and gestures as genuine and authentic gifts. You can start to appreciate them with a sense of newness. You may have a greater appreciation for the miracle of love. Allowing space for people to meet you in the best way they know how is truly a beautiful and powerful experience. 10. Understanding the give and receive nature of relationships. In successful relationships, there is a good level of ownership, honest communication, and a mutual dynamic of giving and receiving. The way in which people give can be very different, depending on the situations, their style, and personalities. Actual authentic compatibility may be more about how two people can accept each other and foster each other's development, rather than how similar they are. Thanks for watching. Please like and share this video. Don't forget to subscribe Proper Health channel. Stay healthy, keep smiling, enjoy life.